What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris here, Mayce Collectibles. Today we're going to get into a little bit of pricing action here. For those of you who've been following since pre-2020, the boom of 2020, we've been riding a wild roller coaster here of pricing, and things are finally kind of peaking back to where we wanted them to be. We'd gone over this a lot. Everything has pretty much followed the trajectory every time that we said it would as each new set has come out. So it's pretty good to see things moving as they should, and now the market's finally correcting again. So we're going to touch on that and a few other topics today. Let's get into it. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris here, Mayce Collectibles. What a day. Hey, I want to show you guys what I got going on over here. Who's growing, look at these. Who's growing strawberries that look like this? I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but these suckers are super lush. Look at that. Just monsters. Looking so good. Look at these tomatoes. Look at my tomatoes. They're like 5 feet tall. Hey, real quick before we get into that, join me tonight, Trivia, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can see I'm over here in the shipping area putting things together. You're not going to want to miss that, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tonight, right here on YouTube. Free live UFC Trivia. Friday, June 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. You're not going to want to miss the next round of mystery packs. We got a ton of them building up here. We got some Dana Bucks that you can win. You don't know what Dana Bucks are? That's okay. Stop by tonight for trivia and you'll find out. But they will become very useful should you decide to show up for the mystery pack event this Friday, June 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join me. All right, folks, let's jump over to the computer. All right, we are at the PC here. And as you can see, pre-orders for Select, look at the H2 is down to $119.95 already, $120. That's fantastic. Let's take a peek at last year's H2 is still $259. Of course, that's first Select, so it does make sense. I do think it should have a premium, also first line of Panini cards, so no question there, but I'm loving seeing this UFC H2 box down to $119. Even better, the hobby box down to $350. I know these were going for what, as much as $700. Correct me if I'm wrong. When they first dropped pre-sale, I'm quite sure they were $700, and then they were $500 for a while. Now they're down to $350, which is great. In comparison, again, you're still looking at $950 for first Select. Again, it's going to be heavily dependent upon what rookies are in the set, as well as whether it's first or second year Panini. These things obviously make a huge difference. We can see that there with Prism already down to $6.99. 21 Prism holding its value pretty good. Where are we at here? $17.50. It was up as much as $2,200 at one time, so it's kind of corrected as well. This is all to be expected. We've been covering this for a long time, and like I said, things have moved pretty much exactly where we said that they would. Look at the Don Russ hobby box down to $175, which I think is finally about a fair price. It's a good set. There's some great cards to be had, especially for those of you who want to get into the game, who love sealed product, like opening sealed product, but haven't been able to get in because you've been priced out. This Don Russ is going to be a great addition. So I'm dog sitting, and this is not even my dog. Her name is Alma, and I'm dog sitting for her, my friend. So that's going to be a great set to get into there for those of you who have been waiting. $175, you can't beat that. Or even the H2s at $120. And again, the hobby box down to $350. Really pumped about these prices, folks. I think this is really exciting stuff. Also, they pushed the Select date back. I think it's July 1st. Let's take a look here. But I think the release got pushed back to July 1st. It did there. Yeah, July 1st for the release of the second run of Select. You see here only 2 left is BS. They've been doing that since they've been open. It's just to entice people to buy. A lot of the top stuff, you can see here the museum collection still $275 for 2019. This was $250 a couple months back, so those prices have actually gone up. Tops are going to hold their value as anticipated as well. So things are looking real good, guys. Excuse me, I just wanted to touch base with you and bring you all this update who may not follow it this closely, but it's looking real good. It's looking real good. Prices are looking much more fair, making much more sense. This in turn is going to bring down single card prices. As much as I like trying to make money on some cards that I don't want, and as much as I wanted to fund this channel with cards, which clearly didn't happen, I'm back to work. this is great. I would prefer it this way. I want as many people to be able to get in the hobby as possible. And when you're chasing a collection, it sucks when you're a card or two short. And the cards you need, you know, people are asking astronomical prices for because of the card boom. But now here we're coming into the midpoint of 2022, moving into quarter 3 of 2022, believe it or not, already. And we're finally seeing that correction, which was, again, much anticipated and much appreciated. So pricing is looking good, folks. It's a great time to get in, grow those collections. I would say over the next year, I don't see much change. I don't think anything is going to boom it. We will, of course, have our ups and downs. Everything has an even flow to it. So I don't expect the prices to just drop through the floor or anything like that. But it is good to see a nice, healthy market correction, if you want to call it that, here after the boom of 2022. Hey folks, make sure you join me tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for YouTube Live Trivia. It's going to be a good time. We've got 7 packs. We'll be introducing what we call Dana Bucks, and Dana Bucks are going to be quite useful for those of you who are interested in purchasing mystery packs for our mystery pack night, which is going to be Friday. This Friday, June 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're not going to want to miss it. I'm going to have giveaways, lots of prize packs, and of course the mystery packs for sale. Everybody who came last time, we had a great time. We sold out really quickly, and I will still be offering the same deal. Mystery packs over $50. If you feel like you got gypped, I'll buy them back from you. That's how confident I am in them, and you at least being able to make your money back. So anyways, more to come on that, folks. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate you hanging out with me, and all of your patience. Again, I had to have some mouth surgery, man. I got absolutely annihilated at the dentist. It was horrible, but we're back in action. Glad to be back. A lot of people volunteering to help me out and stuff like that as far as production with the channel, so I appreciate that. So I'm hoping to keep improving the quality of these videos, bringing out more content, and especially now that more people can get into it. I mean, it was getting expensive to just do a trivia night, or, you know, doing these member group breaks, the draft breaks for the members. You know, $1,000 boxes, like, I can't afford that. So this is really, really nice to see, much more manageable, and hopefully we can continue to grow from here. Speaking of which, you guys, all my channel members, we have the member draft coming up. That's where we give a free group break to everyone who is a channel member. You guys, I let you pick between Don Russ, 2 boxes of Don Russ, or a hobby box of Select. You all picked the hobby box of Select. And as you can see, that they've been pushed back to July 1st. So we've got a bit of time here. What is today? I think the 10th or something like that. Somewhere around there. I don't know what today is. But we've got a little bit of time here before we have to really worry about it. So I'm thinking that we're going to schedule the draft is going to be next either Wednesday or Friday night. I will let you know this week for sure, by the end of the week, in concrete, what that date's going to be for the member draft. But it is going to be either next Wednesday or next Friday. And then the group break, of course, will happen in July when these cards actually come out. That's going to do it, folks. Really appreciate you. Shout out to all of you. Take care of yourselves. Appreciate you so much. And until next time, take care.